Good evening, I'm David Schneider. Still a little bit breezy out, but not nearly as strong as yesterday when heavy winds brought down trees and power lines across the area. About 3,500 people are without power right now. That's down from more than 20,000 on Friday when 60, 70-mile-an-hour winds swept through New York and Vermont. Mount Mansfield, of course, got a gust up to 125 miles per hour. Tonight, many folks still in the dark. News Channel 5's David Charnes has been following power crews around all day. He's live in the newsroom with more. Good evening, David.
Well, good evening, Dave. People I spoke with today are saying this storm was worse than Superstorm Sandy. Nearly 40,000 people were without power at one point. Thousands remain in the dark tonight. Utility crews out all day, continuing their work into tonight as temperatures drop. Let the cleanup begin.
My windows were rattling, my house was rattling, and I immediately leashed all the dogs to corral them and put them into the bathroom.
Carol Whelan's home in Salisbury was spared by these falling trees. Thankfully, she, her dogs, and her chicken coop are okay, though they may not have power for days.
It's inconvenient, but it's doable. I'm prepared for not having power.
I mean, you could hear the trees crashing in the woods, and you could watch them falling.
Maurice Reum lost power from these downed lines just off Route 7.
I've lived in Middlebury in this area all my life, and I've never seen it like this.
Officials believe wind may have also factored into a man's death here along Route 7 in Middlebury. They say a tractor trailer, likely pushed by the wind, collided with his car, killing him. Green Mountain Power crews are out in full force with an extra 250 linemen and tree trimmers on hand.
Some of the last ones to come back on will be the ones that require hours of work to bring on sometimes just one or two customers at a time.
With thousands without power, heat may be the issue Saturday night.
So we're reaching out to areas where we expect it's going to be hardest to get the power back on. We've actually have employees going out to let them know safety information.
For Wheeland, she says she's never seen anything like this. And after other deadly weather events,
I feel thankful, frankly.
Here's where we stand now for outages. Green Mountain Power reports about 3,700 of its customers without power. VEC has about 24 and no reported outages in New York or New Hampshire tonight. Utilities expect it will take days, likely up until Christmas, until everything is back online. Live in the newsroom, I'm David Charnes, News Channel 5.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that storm damaged more than just power lines. We've heard reports of trees that had fallen on homes, siding that had been blown off, roofs had been damaged. One woman says the plastic blew right off of her greenhouse.
It's a financial hardship for sure. Wasn't in the business plan for this year, but better lose the plastic than lose the whole house.
Also, you have to worry about food loss. So people have done their shopping in preparation for big meals. So there's an economic component to this, too.
Again, Green Mountain Power down to 3,500 outages now. Hopes to get everybody back online by Christmas Day. For the very latest on the storm outages, visit our website, WPTZ.com.